I'm recording you, okay?
You crack on.
So what is it you're stopping me for, sir?
Failing to wear a face mask.
And I've already gave you my, and identified that I'm exempt and showed you my inhaler,
Yeah.
right? Okay?
So you tried to make
And I've shown you mine.
tried to make off the bar
Yeah.
barrier.
Through the barrier, I walked through the barrier with my ticket, did I not, sir? Yes or no?
Tried to make off.
Did I walk through the barrier with my ticket, yes or no?
Have you got
When
ID
you
on
sir
you?
stopped me, I stopped.
Have you got ID on you? Yes
Am
or
I
no?
obligated to tell you? Give you my ID. Under what section?
Yeah.
Under what section?
Well, I'll tell you
Under
that
what
in two
section? Can you tell me,
seconds.
please?
Yeah.
What?
Failing to wear a face mask.
Under what section?
Yeah, a vehicle I believe involves the
Am I obligated to give you my name?
Well, failing to provide.
Well, am I obligated to give you my name?
Listen. It's not the fact that you. If you'd have turned around and said to me, "Listen,
As you can see, I've got headphones in, so you can't. I could not hear your officer. When you stopped me, did you put your hands on me to stop me? Yes or no?
I
You
did.
did.
I did today.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that not assault?
Yeah.
If you put your hands on me, is that not
Well,
assault?
listen, there's my shoulder
Yes or
number.
no?
There's
Yes
my
or
shoulder
no?
number.
Yes or no?
I'll tell you
Yes
what,
or no?
Carl, you think you're a bit of a clever lad, don't you?
What? Because I know my laws,
Listen,
mate.
listen.
Because I know my laws. What, am I clever, mate?
7 underpace.
Mate, I'm not trying to cause a problem. I'm not causing a problem here. You stopped me. I'm not obligated to give you my name or number. I haven't done nothing wrong.
You're not going to let me.
I'm gonna tell you now. You can record this if you like. I'm gonna report you for not having a face mask. Yeah. Because you showed me that. Yeah.
I showed you.
Yeah,
I
and
showed
I've
you
showed-
my.
and I've showed
I
you
showed
mine.
you this.
And I've
Yeah.
showed you mine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which also means when you have asthma, you're not obligated to wear a face mask.
Yeah.
Which is why you have the exemptions. Is that not correct?
No, it's not correct.
Of course that's correct,
Well, I've
mate.
got asthma. Where's my exemption? I don't have exemption. I've got to wear mine.
By choice, which is your choice.
Yeah.
It's totally up to you, mate, because you're a sovereign being. You have a decision to make authority over yourself. Just as I have,
Have a
mate.
little rewind here. Do you think honestly? Yeah. Do you think honestly? You answered me.
So what are you
civilly.
stopping for? Because I've got things to do.
Civilly.
Am I being detained?
Yeah, I asked you
Am I
to
being
know-
detained?
I asked you to
Am I
do
being
something.
detained?
Yes,
Yes
I
or no?
am, yeah.
Yes, I'm being detained.
Yes,
Under
you
what
are.
section?
Yeah.
What am I being detained for?
Face coverings. There we go. So I'll go for it now, sir. Yeah? There's the form. I'm going to go through
Yep.
it. If you want to contest it, that's up to you. And this requires your details. What are your details?
Can you show me, please? What's this code?
Offender details.
For what? So can you show me, please? Can you please read out the section so I can understand, because I'm not. It's not clear to me.
This is a penalty fixed notice. Yeah?
Under what section? For what? So without exemption, with an exemption, I still get a fixed notice, penalty
Listen.
fine. It doesn't make sense to me, mate. But that's not the law, is it? You stopped me, you've grabbed me, you put your hands on me, stopped me, which is assault. So if you want to go that route, we've got cameras to prove that you put your hands on me and you assaulted me, no?
Go for it.
Do you know what I mean? Because
There's
that's
my
what it
shoulder
is.
number 0216.
And your name?
Stone.
And what
S-T-O-N-E.
post, what station do you walk that to?
Yeah, OSU Lambeth.
Okay.
Alright? So are you refusing to give me details?
I'm not freezing to give you details, sir. You're asking me the same. I don't need to give you. I said, am I obligated to give you my name?
You know what?
Am I obligated to give you my name? Yes or no? If I'm obligated to give you my name, I will.
Depends what route we're going to go down.
Am I obligated to give you my name? Yes or no?
Okay, listen.
Yes or no, sir? Am I being detained?
At the moment...
Am I free
yes,
to
you
go?
are. No, you're not.
Why?
Not at the moment.
What am I being detained for?
Okay. So when a police officer gives you a rationale,
Yeah.
it's always best that you listen to it. That way, you fully understand on the gravity of why I'm stopping you.
And sir, I've stopped. After you've put your hands
You
on
did
me...
not want to stop, sir.
Sir, I went
You
through the
did not
barrier.
want to stop.
Yeah, I stopped.
No.
Regardless, have I stopped? Yes or no?
That's because I've stopped you.
So you put your hands on me to stop me?
I have.
Okay.
That's a control method.
Did you know that I could hear you? When you spoke, did you know I could hear you?
Yeah,
Yes
you
or no?
did. You did.
You did know.
Come on.
Even regardless,
Come on.
I'm wearing headphones, as you can see here, and you're still telling me that I heard you.
What does that
How
mean?
do you know
What does
that?
that mean because you've got headphones in?
But I don't know.
I didn't hear any
you or
music
not.
coming from her.
Yeah, but you don't know
It's
whether
my
or not I'm
nose
listening
that's
to.
blocked, not my
But you
ears.
don't know whether or not I'm listening. I'm
It's
just
not my
asking you,
ears.
be detained
So
for no
listen.
reason.
So listen.
I'm listening.
So the reason is, in 17 years of experience, right, what I can tell, I've stopped hundreds of people,
Yep.
and lots of
Did you
people.
assault them by stopping them? Did you put their hands
I
on
didn't
stop
need
them?
to, 'cause they had
But
the-
you've
I
assaulted
didn't-
me by putting your hand on me.
Well, if you keep
That's the
talking,
thing. You understand?
The
You've
reason why
assaulted
you've
me.
got 2 ears and 1 mouth is because you've got to listen more. Yeah? And the reason for that is I've stopped lots of people, and they've said, "Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, sorry, didn't hear you," or anything like that. You went, "No." And listen, If you want to go down the line of, you know, listen, I know when people are ignoring me. I know when people
So
are
what
brushing
about
me
if I'm
off.
deaf? You don't know that or not? How can you sit there and say
Are
that
you
you
deaf?
know
Are
that?
you deaf?
You don't know me.
Are
So
you
how do
deaf?
you know if I'm deaf
Are
or
you
not?
deaf?
It's not nothing to do with you,
Okay.
does it?
Okay, so
But
when
you
I
don't
did-
know that. How can you
Okay.
sit there and say that? Do you know what I mean?
So
You don't know
so
that.
let's take it forward a little bit.
Okay,
yeah?
let's take it forward.
So if you had been deaf,
Yeah.
if you had been having your earphones blaring out,
Which they was, yeah.
then no, they weren't,
I didn't hear you,
they
sir.
weren't, mate.
I've already told. How do you know
Then
that?
your first word
Do
would
you know
be-
that? Have you got proof?
Sir,
Have you got proof of that, sir?
Sir, then your first word would be, sorry, I didn't know you wanted it.
Have you got proof? You haven't got no proof.
You
You make an accusation. You are making an accusation. You are making an accusation.
Listen, I've got
You
pants
don't
older
know.
than you,
You haven't
my
got
friend.
proof.
Listen, I just see what I see.
You see, you see, like you said, your senses, you see, you didn't hear. So how do you know if I'm listening to music?
I can hear you.
You don't.
You weren't.
So what, now can you
and
hear it, or
listen,
did you see? Did you hear or did you see?
There you go again.
I'm just asking
There
you a
you
question.
go again.
sir.
You're
Colleague
chopping
asked
off.
you a question, you answered it.
There you go. You're chopping off.
And I've asked you another question. I've asked you another
What I
question.
actually think it is, I think it's your arrogance, right? Your arrogance.
I just don't like being stopped and put
Well,
in
there
assault.
you go.
You
There
stopped me
you
by
go.
assault.
There you go.
Do you know what I mean?
That's
You
what
stopped me
I'm
by assault because you put your hands on me.
Listen, I'm quite happy, right? You can complain about me, 0216 phone.
I will be. I will be. And so also, sir, what's wrong?
0856 PT Christopoulos, place at Blundell Street.
Thank you very much,
No
sir.
issues whatsoever. Because what you've basically said to me now is, I don't like being stopped. That's the real issue with it.
I don't like being
I don't know
assaulted
if
when I
you've had
stop.
a
That's
bad
what I said. You'll
experience
see
with
over
police.
cameras. I said I don't like being assaulted when I stop. So correction, sir. Correction, sir. Like you'll see in the video.
Do you think that
I
was
said I
assault?
don't. Yes, you put your hands on me.
did.
You put your hands on me without my consent.
Yeah.
Did you or did you not? Yes or no?
That was an error.
Did you or did you not? You did.
I put your hands on you.
I
Yes,
consider
did.
which that consult.
Yes. Can you just put, as a
Can you
fake
explain to me what
business, you not
assault
put that
is?
in my face, please?
Can you
That's a
explain
bit
to me?
offensive.
Is it a law?
Well, it is.
I mean, is it a law?
Yeah.
Is it a law against me?
Yeah,
Am I
because-
obligated not to,
yeah.
or am I within my rights to record you in a public domain?
Yeah.
Yes
It's
or
not
no?
actually. It's not actually public domain, is it?
This is a public domain.
Is it?
This pathway, if I stood here, this isn't. Here where I'm standing is public domain. This is the walkway.
How old are you?